Now unfocused. Okay. Hi. So today I'm going to be talking about the Luminess Air Airbrush system. So I was sent this product in exchange for my review, so I'm going to try to say everything I do like, some things I don't like, and kind of how to use it. So this is what the system looks like, the little box and little stylus. I would say the only like con, I guess, is if you don't clean it out all the way, it gets clogged and it doesn't really work that well, and you have to kind of go in and clean it again later, which would stink. But other than that, it's not too bad. And if you don't have enough time, like a lot of time to put makeup on, this does take some time to get all the makeup on and making it look perfect and good, and then cleaning it out takes some time. So it's kind of one of those things you would use when you have time to get ready or really want to look good for an event or something. So it's really great for that because it looks awesome. It's super light on your skin. It's not too heavy, not cakey or anything. And it looks pretty natural, which is what I don't wear a lot of makeup, so that was something I really liked. So they also send you some products to use, of course. They send you a primer. So this is a little primer that they send. And I haven't used too many primers, so I don't have much to compare it to. I liked it. I thought it worked great for me. Kept my makeup on all day, and I would say it's a good primer. They send you some foundations to use. So these are the foundations that they send you, and they send you 2 different shades. So I chose the warm shade when I got my system because I felt like that would match my skin the best and give me kind of a nice glow. And if you don't know what shade to choose, because you are choosing it online, so it's a little bit hard to tell, you can send them a picture and then they will kind of tell you what they think would look good with your skin tone. And they send you a blush, and I did like the blush, but if you use too much of it, then it looks like you're wearing a lot of blush, so you just have to use a teeny tiny bit for it to look good. And if you don't use a lot, then it does look nice, like a nice natural blush, instead of like I put blush on my face and it's obvious. And they also send you a highlighter, and I don't know, I don't have too much of an opinion on it. It's just like my personal preference of I did like it, but it just didn't go on it didn't add as much highlight as I would want it to. So I still use my own highlighter. This does work if you're not looking for something too crazy, but I guess it's good. I just prefer mine over it overall. So this is the product that they send you. This is the air compressor box. I like it because it's small, so it's easy to take when you travel or just kind of nice to store, so it doesn't take up a lot of room. And then it obviously connects to the stylus that they give you. It's really quiet when you turn it on, so I'll turn it on really fast. So it's pretty quiet, which is nice too. And this is the stylus, as I already said. So the product goes in this little cup and obviously comes out the spout. So when you do put it on, this little knob you use, you can control how fast it comes out. You don't want to push it back all the way because then you're going to get tons of product on your face, and you don't want that. Like, you want it to look airbrushed, not caked on. So you want to start pretty slow and kind of see what works best for you. I usually always keep it on low because I just like it to look airbrushed on. And some tips I would also say to do before you start is to either tie your hair back or just push it behind your back, just to make sure that it doesn't get product in it. And then wear a shirt that you're not going to go out in that day, just in case you do get foundation or any product on your shirt, because since it is airbrush, you can't control everywhere that it goes. It doesn't get, like for me, it hasn't gotten like all over my clothes or anything, but I've gotten a little in my collar, and you just wouldn't want that if you're going out that day. So I'm going to start by using the primer first. And something nice about these is even though they're small, you don't use a lot of the product. Like 4 or 5 drops covers my whole face and neck, so that's nice. So they will last a long time. So you just put it in this little cup. And then spray it on your face, obviously. You can tell when it is empty because you can kind of just hear like, oh, it's spraying stuff, and then all of a sudden you hear that it's spraying air. So I don't know if you can tell in this video, but you can tell. Okay. primer. Okay, so then with the foundation, you want to shake them first because they separate a little bit. I'll put about, like, I guess I'll do 4 drops of this one. And then 4 drops of the other shade. And they aren't really mixed together in there because I put one on top of the other. So how to mix them is you just cover the spout and put it back a little bit and you see it bubble. So I can't really tip it, otherwise it'll spill. But it's bubbling in there. Okay, so now it's all mixed up. And you want to do like a couple goes on your face, I guess. I don't know what to call it. You want to do it a couple times. Just because you want to layer it instead of adding a ton at once. It's better to just layer it. It looks more natural that way. So I'll do this. So then after that, I do the blush and maybe even like 1 drop to do both cheeks, or maybe 2, because like I said, it is kind of a dramatic blush, so you don't want to use a lot. That was like 1.5. And then I use the darker shade of the foundation to kind of contour my cheeks a little bit. Just add some depth. So it didn't add a ton, but it added enough where you can kind of see the depth in there. Okay, so I'll do a highlighter really fast. And like I said, I prefer my highlighter over it just because it doesn't show as much as I would like, but it still does a good job for a highlighter. So if you don't already know, highlighter goes on like the very apples of your cheeks, on the strip of your nose, nip of your eyebrows, and kind of on your mouth and chin, while you're on your chin. So that is all you have to do. It's pretty easy, but like I said, it does take a little bit more time than if you're trying to get out the door pretty quick. So all I need to do now is just put mascara on and I will be good to go. And I won't do this on camera, but like I said, you do need to clean it out. It's really, really, really important to clean it out. Otherwise, I think I did say this too, the nozzle gets jammed and then this stylus doesn't work. So that's not good. If for some reason you forget to clean it out or you don't do it well enough, I guess, this back part comes off, and so you can deep clean inside, but it's obviously just easier to clean it right the first time. So they give you a little bottle dropper to put water in it and clean out, and then to clean it out, you just fill this cup with water and kind of just spray it in your sink until you see the water running clear. So it's nothing crazy, it just takes some time. And then I usually get a Q-tip and kind of clean the nozzle with a Q-tip and go in the cup some more, just in case if there's product that I missed with the water. But yeah, so that is the Luminess Air system. Okay, so I just finished up doing my makeup and hair just so you could see how it looks like all finished with the Luminess Air makeup and then just kind of my finished look. And so overall, I do really like the Luminess Air system. My stylist had some problems that I didn't really know how to fix or what to do. And so I told them and they sent me a new one right away, like no questions asked. And I thought that was awesome customer service, because sometimes you like email a company and they won't get back to you, or they're like really difficult about it and it's really frustrating. So I really like that they were super quick about it. And obviously I do like how the makeup looks. I like that it's super light. I can kind of like rub my face and it's not gonna move anywhere. It stays in place all day, and it washes off really easily. So they also offered my readers and viewers a 20% off discount on all of their products. So I'll put that code below in the description box along with the date that it expires and basically when you can use it by. So definitely take advantage of that if you've been like debating trying out Airbrush, or you've just like been debating buying it or wanting to try something new, because it's definitely worth it and I would definitely recommend it. So yeah, so hopefully this was a helpful video. If you liked it, subscribe to my channel, and I guess let me know if you liked it in the comments below, and give it a thumbs up if you're feeling generous. Okay, have a good day. Bye.